Hey everybody, it's Cameron of Speedtech Performance, and today I just wanted to give you a quick walk around of things that are happening in our shop. So right now I'm standing in front of our A-Body project. You've probably seen the few episodes that we've been releasing here on our YouTube channel. It's a project that highlights all of our add-on components for the Chevelle platform, our front suspension, our frame brace kit. Next up, we do have our rear end from Dutchman Axles, where we're going to be installing our articulating arms. And then we're going to move back to the front end to do sway bars and steering boxes. And on that note, I want to give Borgeson a shout out and a big thank you for supplying the steering box for this project. So right here I'm standing in front of something that looks a little different than what we've been doing. This bright white chassis that's getting assembled is actually for a 71 to 76 B-body Chevy, so that's like the Impalas. What this is for is a donk. Now this is a line again that it's a brand new line for us and something that we've never done before, and we're super excited to actually get this released and out on the market. And behind this bright white donk chassis, you'll see another first-gen Camaro. We've actually posted about this project a time or two on our social media, so let's go check out what's happening over there. All right, so this project is something that we posted about a week ago. When we posted it, it didn't have a firewall. The floor was removed, completely stripped down. With this car in particular, it looked decent when it came in. We sent it off to sandblast, and we saw things that we're not happy that we saw, but you know, it's better to take care of it now than have issues later. So obviously with these projects, before you get started, the most important part is a solid foundation. So when we found what we found, we decided to cut everything out and start from scratch. We wanted to do this project the right way. And behind me, you're going to see something that you've seen a million times and you never get tired of looking at it. That's Project Red Z, that's Roger's car, and we have it in here for yet another R&D project. All right, so we're standing here in front of this Scout. It's also a project that we shared last week. Now, Robbie's been doing all the fabrication and custom metal work on it. Robbie, tell me what the heck you're doing.
Well, when I got here, the Scout was on a body cart and pretty much quarter panels, tailgate, and cowl area. And as you can see now, we have a complete rolling vehicle. We've pieced together doors, which we can show you a little bit more in depth, fenders, front end, bumper. It's all kind of pieced together. It still has to be gone around again and finished up, but get the overall shape of everything and what the truck will look like when it's all finished.
So you have a history of full custom cars, tons of fabrication work. Now this project, for us, it's something a little bit out of our wheelhouse, so we're glad we have you on it. What is one of your favorite or most challenging things that you've been doing on this project?
The most challenging is whenever glass is involved, so the door windows, which we can get into a little bit more, and the windshield you see, which is a curved glass that the Scout never had when International built them. My favorite part's probably the dash, because I got kind of creatively do that myself from scratch. So yeah, the hardest part's the windshield, and my favorite part was the dash. So one of the largest obstacles in working with an International Scout is that when International built these Scouts back in the 60s, they used the most crude pieces they could probably come up with from tractors and other utility kind of vehicles. So we wanted something smoother than that. We wanted something when you close the door, it latches smoothly, you can open the door smoothly. So we found that an early Chevelle door latch fits with slight modification into the narrowness of the door. We have a Tri-5 door handle mocked up because we don't have space to put any kind of a flush door handle on the inside. This particular Scout in the early 60s had an aluminum framed sliding window that would drop into it and slide front to back to open. And of course, it's not very cool, so we're going to try to modernize it and have a real piece of glass that rolls up and down like a modern car would. But we have nothing to work off of, so we have to create everything from scratch. The tracks, the regulator mechanism, the little pillar piece in the front that a mirror is going to go onto, and everything has to be made from scratch, engineered from scratch.
So there's a quick update on the Scout. We'll check back in a couple weeks and let you know how it's going. So this Challenger right here is actually something we haven't shown you before. It's going to be getting our extreme front end and our independent rear suspension, as well as a third-gen Hemi. So that's just a quick look and a walk around at a few of the projects that we do have going here at our shop. There are a few other projects that we have out at Interior, such as that 64 Chevelle we've been showing you, as well as a big donk project we've been working on. So you definitely want to subscribe so that you're notified when we have more releases and things on videos like that. One other thing that I want to mention is go check out our friends on YouTube. Their channel's Autotopia LA. Now, Sean's a great friend of Speedtech Performance, and on his channel, he features cars from all over the place. They're super high quality builds. He's also featured a few Speedtech Performance builds. You got Nick Smith's Chevelle, Frankie's Buick, Laura's Camaro, Nick Vasquez's Chevelle, Sean White's Chevelle, a bunch of our California guys. So speaking of California and our friends there, we do have a bunch of events going on in the West Coast over the next few months. We've got Good Guys events in Pleasanton, Del Mar, down in Scottsdale, Arizona. We'll be at Cruising for a Cure, as well as Dino's Get Down in Scottsdale. At these shows, we'll have our mobile showroom, as well as a bunch of high-quality Speedtech builds. So if you're in the area, be sure to stop by these shows, come say hi to us, pick up some Speedtech swag, and we'll see you there.